believe in the Bible, right? You believe in the Bible, right? So, when we believing in the Bible, because I know, let's see, who believe? I think it's another camp, Ray Millstone. I think they believe that about the new moon or whatnot. Go to Genesis real quick, chapter 1, verse 4. Oh, you made the face. So that's where you learned it from? All right, so you learned it from GMS, right? So I'm going to show you how that just don't make sense.
Shalom, shalom. First off, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Yahweh be the true name of the Father. Yahushai be the name of his only begotten Son, who the world eagerly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, Tasha truth and well, and citation, hopefully like person's truth, and all honesty and sincerity. It's Brother Yahweh, condolences and spirit power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And this lesson just going into sincere warning to stay the hell away from these false groups and false camps. These are adulterous men, okay, of IUIC. Now, they uploaded this video. GMS wife left barefoot and pregnant. You had an out of order Israelite woman who proclaims that she's a wife of a brother GMS that decides to walk past and walk up to a Israelite camp of IUIC and dialogue and learn from those men. And these men know the scriptures and know better than to be even conversating with her at all, period. You don't know that man's affairs, and according to the scriptures, a woman is not supposed to learn from any man other than her husband at home. She's supposed to be at home, okay, keeping silence. And the scriptures also talk about how a woman is to keep silence in the church, is not permitted for her to speak. And these men straight up gave her an incorrect breakdown on the new moon and when we're supposed to keep our high holy days, and told her that she needs a marriage certificate from Esau in order to be considered married to that man, and told her that she needs to leave that man and be in IUIC. And this is what these men teach, man. They prey upon another man's wife, okay, and straight up plot upon another man's wife. And you know, you wicked Israelite women, you're gonna pay for these type of serious offenses that you're doing, not just to your husband. First and foremost, this is to Yahweh. This is direct offense to Yahweh Shemel Shai, going against these scriptures and seeking out other men for answers other than your husband because he didn't approve of your behavior, and you get put away. You know, what did the scripture say do if you get put away? You have to remain unmarried. And the part of being married, a part of that marriage is the husband sanctifying you, not another man. And certainly not a false camp, a group of false prophets, man. You know, so I'm going to start with this precept. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 9:9. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire thou fall into destruction. This isn't just talking about physically having a seat next to a woman. Okay, it's just talking about keeping the company of a woman, period. In conversation or in person, the Cambridge Dictionary definition is to stay in one place for a long time and not be used, okay? Also, let's see what else it's also referring to. To be or remain in a particular position or state. So, in this case, in the position of conversation, you are sitting with another man's wife. And that's off, man. You got no business teaching another man's wife any damn thing. And you're an Israelite that's so-called baptized in this truth. You learn these things, or supposed to learn these things. But that's how we know that Bishop Nathaniel's camp of IUIC is a bunch of adulterous men and women that get passed around. Wicked, man. Wicked. This is the book of 1 Corinthians 14:35. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for women to speak in the church. So she up there giggling and laughing. Ha ha ha, I learned a new move from my husband. Ha ha ha. The nigga ain't shit. That's the way she fucking thinking, man. You know, hey, let these women go, man. Learn to let these motherfucking adulterous ass whores go, man. I know firsthand the experience of the embarrassment and being shamed by a wicked ass woman that claims to be a believer in this truth. And brothers, it ain't even worth it. These bitches ain't worth it, man. They're never gonna get right, man. You know, and this is something that is publicly humiliating for that brother that, you know, if that is his wife, that, you know, all the nation gotta see that shit, man. You bring shame. When you're supposed to bring reverence and honor and respect to your household and to your husband. In the book of Proverbs 31, man, it talks about that. On how a righteous, virtuous woman is respected, and you should be able to carry yourself, and people should be able to look at you and say, hey, that's so and so's wife. That's an honorable man. That's a good woman. That's so and so's. But instead, you bring a frown. That's so and so's wife. Ugh. You know, and that's how you women fucking carry yourselves, man. Disrespect, dishonor, and you know within your spirit what you're doing and that's wrong in the moment, because there is something called a conscience, man, and Yahweh Shem Shai embeds that into all of us as Israelites. When you're doing wrong, you can feel it, and you make a conscious decision to do wrong any damn way. You're ignoring that voice of Yahweh Shem Shai telling you going off, man. And you women are rebellious, and you do that shit to get at your husbands, and you don't realize it's not us you're getting at. Yeah, you are. You're pissing us off, but it really is not us that's being pissed off the most. You don't understand that you are attacking Yahweh directly, doing this out of order bullshit, man. And you niggas, man, that's in this truth, proclaiming to be in this truth out here street teaching, you gonna fucking catch it. Because you know the scriptures, IUIC. You bitch ass niggas of IUIC Alabama. Yahweh Shem Shai Shalak Rayam Mashapayim to you fucking wicked ass niggas, man. That's doing this shit. Preying upon another man's wife. Fuck you. Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna deal with you niggas, man. Ephesians 5:33. Nevertheless, let every one of you in particular so love his wife even as himself, and the wife see that she reverence her husband, respect her husband. So what the fuck are you pregnant? You bitches think you entitled because you get it pregnant? What did the scripture say if you going off and being wicked, man? The book of Ecclesiastes 25:26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. A man's establishes his order, and he established the rules and guidelines that he expects out of his woman. And if he tells her repeatedly over and over, you can't do X, Y, and Z, she does it fucking anyway. She claps back, she gets clamorous, disrespectful to him. Then he gotta put her ass away, because he don't need that type of energy in his life, in this walk, in this truth of serving Yahweh Shem Shai. We believe in peace, man. We believe in worshiping him and to the best of our ability in all sincerity. We don't need no distractions from demonic activity in our lives. So you get cut the fuck off, you get cut the fuck off, man. Kick rocks. You pray and fast and figure it out on your own goddamn time with Yahweh Shem Shai. If you can't get and respect your man's order, the rules and guidelines he established, then bounce. But this is what you fucking black nigga bitches always do. You resort to adultery instead of getting right with Yahweh Shem Shai and getting right within the orders your husband has established. You do anything and anything but that, and the first action you always do is go to other fucking men. And that's why the Lord gonna deal with you bitches, man. You gonna fucking catch it. 1 Corinthians 7:11. But if she's apart, let her remain unmarried, or be reconciled to her husband, and let not the husband put away his wife. So if you do leave, or if he does put you out, you remain unmarried. You remain not talking to no other men. Give yourself to praying and fasting until you be reconciled, man. According to in Corinthians, it says it as well. It says it as well, man. Here we go, right here, man. It says, defraud ye not, 1 Corinthians 7:5. Defraud ye not one another, except it be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your incontinency. So there you go, man. So you're defrauding each other when a man basically is telling you he's not dealing with you. So that means the continual nourishing of your marriage, which is sex, is blocked. It stops. Defraud ye not that, except for consent for a time. It's the man that establishes that consent. So if you're being wicked, you get put away. What are you supposed to do during that time? Give yourselves to fasting and prayer. There you have it. Fast and pray. Not go up to a whole group of men of IUIC and consult with them and shame your husband. The Lord gonna deal with that woman for doing that shit, man. And all you women are gonna be held accountable for what you did. You sit there and you might later on apologize and quote unquote take accountability. I'm sorry. Nah, the Lord ain't with that I'm sorry bullshit. You're gonna pay for this shit y'all fucking doing. Because you think you doing it out of anger and revenge to your man. It's like I said, these are scriptures out of Yahweh's mouth, Yahweh Shai's mouth, that he had written. It ain't us you coming against. You coming against the Lord. And you will pay for this shit, man. You will pay for this shit. Matthew 19:6. Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore Yahweh hath joined together, let no man put asunder. So how dare you tell this woman that she is not married to that Israelite man of GMS unless she has a paper contract, a quote unquote legal marriage certificate from fucking Esau? How dare you? That is not in the scriptures that you are to get a certificate from Esau to verify and actually seal that you are married to an Israelite man. Esau is a fucking heathen and he is beneath us. He's supposed to be our slaves, and you're going to our slaves to verify whether or not you're married? Fuck you. Fuck all you black bitches, man. The Lord ain't dealing with the nigger woman, man. The Lord not dealing with Eve. Eve gonna catch it just like Esau gonna catch it, man. You wanna lay in bed with fucking Satan? The serpent in the garden? That's your fucking husband. Burn with him. Burn with him, man. And Jake, fuck the damn nigger woman, man. You better off dealing with the damn a concubine from another nation. Because they ain't going to get right. They time and time again, they prove and show that they the fucking enemy, man. And you know what, Salakia? I'm not speaking to all Israelite women, because you got some sincere Israelite sisters that are with the program and get it. But there's a large majority that are our enemies, man. And they'll prove it to you in your face. This shit right here. Speaking with other men. Conversating with other men. Oh, I didn't know I couldn't do that. Bitch, yes you fucking did. The conscience told you. Yahweh, the spirit told you. Lord gonna deal with these wicked ass women, man. Ecclesiastes 25 and 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, have her, cut her off from thy flesh, give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. That's it, man. If they don't want to get with the program, let their ass go. Because you got embarrassing ass shit like this. How dare this bitch go to an IUIC camp, man? But it's not surprising. This is shit Judite women do. Or just Israelite women, period, man. They hop on these damn social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Clubhouse, all these fucking platforms, and they steadily commit adultery, conversate with other fucking men, listening and learning from them. Lord got a special judgment for that shit, and he's calling out through the Spirit. When clearly the scriptures say that shit is off. Sit not at all with another man's wife, man. This is the book of Matthew 19 and 9. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery. And whoso marrieth her which is put away doth commit adultery. So why the fuck you niggas at IUIC telling this wife of GMS to leave this man and come join your camp? What the fuck? The book of Matthew 19 just clearly says that. Whoever marrieth her after that committeth adultery. And you sit up here, you ain't sending this woman up the street? She got a husband. Why the fuck you sit up here dialoguing with this woman? You niggas gonna be judged grievously for this shit, man. This is another man's wife. She's coming up to your camp. You should say, hey, look, you got a husband. Send her back home. Why the fuck you doing this shit? That don't make no goddamn sense. Here you got a woman that straight up comes to your camp and tells you, I'm married to a brother of GMS. I'm barefoot and pregnant. What type of bullshit? You don't know what type of scenario is going on in that man's household. The minute she says she's married, you are not to dialogue with her and teach her a goddamn thing. The book of Corinthians makes it specifically clear. If she is to learn anything, she learns it from what? Her husband at home. This adulterous ass spirit. Apparently, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is about to fucking judge for this shit to come out. Because it ain't the first time this shit has happened, man. Hey, that's why Paul said, hey, look, it's better that you be as I. Which, how did he dwell? He didn't focus on having sexual relations or marriages at all. He just focused on teaching the ministry. That's why he made that statement. He didn't say, yeah, it's a requirement. He said, okay, if you can't contain yourself, then go do it. But it's examples like this shit of why as men in this ministry, why you should try to live as Paul. Because this is some fucked up shit, man. Fuck you talking about? Oh, he's not your husband unless he legally marry you, sister. Them niggas gonna be put to fucking death, and I can't wait for it, man. When Yahweh Shai smokes these niggas at IUIC. Man, he open up a pit on these niggas, man. You out here profaning the most high of holy days, man. The Passover. Having a fucking fashion show. Man, them cats, man, they piss me off, man. And to be pissed off is righteous because that's the same spirit Yahweh Shai came in. When he came over there and said, hey, you turned my house into a den of thieves. It was these niggas of IUIC reincarnated doing the same shit. The same exact shit, man. And brothers been calling it out through the spirit. Hey, them cats at IUIC, they out adultery's running rampant. And you see this shit, that's the evidence right there. The first thing they should have said, as soon as she opened her mouth, my husband's up GMS. Bye. Go up the street. We can't talk to you. Hey, look, you need to go to your husband. And that bitch ain't got no business talking to a whole group of grown-ass men like that, man. Salaki, I'm all roused up in the spirit. Because I'm tired of this shit. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 41 and 17. Be ashamed of whoredom before father and mother, and of a lie before a prince and a mighty man. Be ashamed of whoredom. You ain't supposed to be with the shit. That's that whoredom ass spirit. Verse 18. Of an offense before a judge and ruler, of iniquity before a congregation and people, of unjust dealing before thy partner and friend. Be ashamed of that, man. Not supporting that shit. Verse 19. And of theft in regard of the place where thou sojournest, and in the regard of truth of Yahweh and his covenant, and lean with thine elbow upon the meat, and of scorning to give and take, and of silence before them that salute thee, and look upon an harlot. These are things you're ashamed about, man. Verse 21, and to turn away thy face from thy kinsman, or to take away a portion of a gift, or to gaze upon another man's wife. You got no business looking at another man's wife. That's why the brothers at GMS, we ain't got our wives flaunting themselves around our brothers when they come over. We always tell them, hey, look, you can't be around. You got to go in the room. What the fuck they need to be seen for? All that's going to do is create that lust in the spirit. Because if you got a fine-ass woman, a man's going to be a man. He going to look, man. And the scriptures say you in sin, man, if you look upon another woman to lust within her in your heart. That's talking about a married woman. So you niggas at IUIC are fucking wicked because you got your women all up in the damn shit. All your damn ceremonies and stuff like that, man. They sit up here crying over fucking Nate, riding on a stupid ass fucking horse. And some of them women in tears got husbands, and she crying over a whole nother fucking man. It says, or to be over busy with his maid. Ooh, right? These are shameful things. You sit up holding a whole camp. Who knows how long, how many minutes or hours you spent conversating with another man's wife. Shame on you, man. It says, and to come not near her bed, or of upbraiding speeches before friends, and after thou hast given, upbraid not, man. This shit is shameful. There's nowhere in the scriptures you're going to find justification of up here conversating and teaching another man's wife. And you were caught doing that shit in the ancient world, your ass would be put to death, man. Because that's one step, that's a first step of adultery right there. Hey, stay the fuck away from IUIC. Anybody coming across this video, you an Israelite in the truth. Stay the fuck away from IUIC. Don't be following their asses on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, none of that shit. Them niggas is off, man. And they got a lot of bloods on their hand because they leading the flock astray. Niggas are sold out, man. Their leader is Masonic. They don't honor the Passover right. They don't keep none of the high holy days right. And they don't keep it on the correct dates. The only thing IUIC can get credit for is teaching who the Israelites are. And that's honestly all I can see that they're doing right. Besides that, fuck all them dudes, man. The Lord gonna judge them, man, heavily. If there's any elected them, the Lord gonna bring them out. But besides that, hey, heavy judgment's coming, man. And with that, Lord's will, this lesson is edifying. I'm going to close out. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, Tasha's truth and will well. And salutations to you, hopefully, like person is truth and honest sincerity. Shalom.